That question actually has a very simple answer when a vaccine is found. To my friends around the world, I think we need to ask the right questions about the COVID-19 crisis. I think we've been asking the wrong question. The question that everyone seems to be asking, from politicians to news media to those at home, are, when will COVID-19 go away? That question actually has a very simple answer: when a vaccine is found. However, the answer to that question is not going to come tomorrow. Won't come in a month. It will probably take a year. So the question we need to be asking ourselves is not when will COVID go away, because we have an answer: when a vaccine is discovered. The question we need to be asking is, how do we live with COVID-19 before a vaccine is found? Because currently the world is not living with COVID-19. We're running away from it. We're hiding from it. We're locking ourselves up. Mental issues with people are going to occur. Economic issues definitely are occurring. So instead of asking, when is COVID going to go away, we should be asking is, how do we master COVID rather than it mastering us? Simple answer: now. Now. We need to understand that we can live with COVID as we had learned to live with HIV/AIDS, as we learned to live with Ebola, as we learned to live with Zika, as we learned to live with SARS, MERS, H1N1. We just need to understand that it's not going to go away, and we better learn how to live with it really, really quickly. And being quarantined in our house and not being able to open up businesses, go wherever we please, the economy is going to die even before coronavirus gets any bigger. So here we go. How do we live with COVID-19? Well, one, it's been pretty clear now that the germ is spread through human contact. It's a very simple way. Let's go outside, but ensure that the personalized contact, things like shaking hands, patting each other on the shoulder, hugging, that those are restrained. Those are things that we don't have to do. Two, ensure that when you do go outside, and just in case this thing does travel through the air, wear a mask. When I ride a motorcycle, I wear a helmet. Same thing. You gotta go outside, wear a mask. Wear protective gloves. Why? Because it's been clear now that COVID-19, when it gets onto surfaces, it stays there for a while. So wear gloves. Three, take hand sanitation everywhere you go. Your personal hygiene is going to be critical as to whether or not you attract COVID or not. Limit your activities if you're 55 and older. It doesn't mean stop, but limit. You may not want to go out to the shopping mall so much, but it doesn't mean you can't if you just follow the rules. We just don't congregate with a lot of people. Don't hold hands. If you go shopping for clothing, don't touch the clothing yet. Stop all the clothing that needs to be tried on. Don't do that. Doesn't mean you can't go shop at a shopping center. Doesn't mean you can't go eat at a restaurant. But even in a restaurant, let's make sure there are hand gels at every serving table. Let's make sure that buffet style eating is gone. Each person should eat their individual plates. And as you're sitting there at a booth or at a restaurant, the best way is to try not to sit next to a person, but if you really, really had to, make sure you're sitting next to a person within your close group. Traveling, tourists, of course they can come in. Disneyland can reopen, however, with new rules and guidelines. When people are waiting in line, put tape on the ground to keep them at least 3 to 4 feet away from each other. anything that you can do to keep groups of people from being close to each other, then you can do it. Put tapes on the ground, put ropes around, make sure people line up in an orderly fashion. Most importantly, because we have to live with COVID, you need to improve your immune system, more vitamins, exercise, improve your lung capacity. If you get sick, like right now, if I'm even coughing a little bit, I'm taking antibiotics immediately. I'm tired of COVID running my life. I want to start running it. And by, all unlikelihood that I die from it or somebody dies from it, well, I got about the exact same chance of dying from a car accident, getting hit by lightning, than I do from COVID. I'm tired of controlling my life. I'm going to start controlling it. Thank you.
หากท้องฟ้าไม่มีแสงดาวหากภูเขาไม่มีต้นไม้หากอาทิตย์ไม่มีพระจันทร์เคียงข้างกายโลกใบนี้คงไม่สวยงามนั้นดูสดใสสว่างเพราะฟ้ายังมีดวงดาวอาทิตย์ทรงโปรดสาดแสงพร่างพรางค่ำคืนยังมีพระจันทร์พระราชินีที่อยู่คู่ฟ้ามหาราชาของแผ่นดินไทยพระบารมีที่ควรคู่ใจทอแสงประกายงดงามคู่กันเมื่อท้องฟ้ายังมีแสงดาวเมื่อภูเขายังมีต้นไม้เมื่ออาทิตย์ยังมีพระจันทร์เคียงคู่กายโลกใบนี้ก็ยังสวยงามที่ฟ้านั้นดูสดใสสว่างเพราะฟ้ายังมีดวงดาวอาทิตย์ทรงโปรดสาดแสงพร่างพรางค่ำคืนยังมีพระจันทร์พระราชินีที่อยู่คู่ฟ้ามหาราชาของแผ่นดินไทยพระบารมีที่ควรคู่ใจทอแสงประกายงดงามที่ฟ้านั้นดูสดใสสว่างเพราะฟ้ายังมีดวงดาวอาทิตย์ทรงโปรดสาดแสงพร่างพรางค่ำคืนยังมีพระจันทร์พระราชินีที่อยู่คู่ฟ้ามหาราชาของแผ่นดินไทยพระบารมีที่ควรคู่ใจทอแสงประกายงดงามคู่กัน